Welcome back to the Whole Package with Deb. This is my newest flower bed that I'm working on. So yesterday, I dug up the old grass. I took up some purple verbena and moved it because it was overtaking a lot of my plants. This is out close to the road, as you can probably hear. So it's right here at the driveway, so it's at the corner of the yard. So I think this is a good place for a flower bed because every time I pull in the driveway, I'm looking at it, okay? Or every time I pull out of the driveway. Remember, I keep trying to teach you to plant beauty where you can see it and appreciate it the most. My son recently brought me these beautiful rocks. Beautiful. They have like a light green color and then some deeper, like charcoal, different colors in them. So they're really pretty. I stacked them, kind of placed them just the way I wanted them, and made a focal point, okay? Putting rocks, boulders into your gardens adds some interest. And then yesterday, I put a beautiful orange knockout rose bush. Okay? Folks, when you plant, give thought about the future, what it's going to look like. When you plant, see, I decided to plant this knockout rose bush in the middle of my rocks. I have rocks here and I have rocks over here. So I put it in the middle, but back a little, okay? I gave thought to how big it would probably get. So I didn't want to put it too close to the rocks because I know that in the future when it grows, it would have grown over the rocks or where you wouldn't be able to see the rocks. So I gave a lot of thought to it before I actually planted it, okay? With thought to how big it's going to get, how wide it's going to get, and such. So when you plant, think about the future. Think about where you're planting. Think about how tall a plant is going to get, how wide it's going to get, okay? What is it going to look like 3 years from now, for example, okay? I see a mistake a lot of people make. Some people will plant trees or shrubs that are going to get huge right up against their house, and they'll plant them too close, and they don't give any thought or regard to what it's going to look like down the road, maybe 10 years from now. So always learn about the plant, the shrub, the tree before you plant it, and give thought about to how much it's going to grow and what it is going to look like. Okay, is it going to be in the way of other things that you want to view? So I'm about to get working on this area. I have many different flower bulbs, many varieties that I'm going to put in here. Now they're not going to be great this year, but they will be next year. When they come back, they'll be gorgeous. will mainly have perennials in this flower garden. I've extended it all the way down. On the slight hill, I have put something called Delisperma. Also, the slang term is ice plant. They'll have bright pink flowers, and it spreads. I just planted that no more than 6 months ago, and it's already beginning to spread. I wanted it to stay low. I didn't want anything tall. Because, see, it's in the front, close to the road, okay? So, again, there's an example of what I'm talking about. I planted something that stays very low, near the front, close to the road. Because if people are riding by or walking by, you don't want the tall things there in the front next to the road and not be able to see all the beautiful plants behind it. Okay? So think about, you want the lower things in the front or wherever it's going to be viewed the most, and then the medium height in the middle, and the tallest in the back, like step ladders, so you can see everything, okay? Yeah, you don't want some plants blocking other plants, so you have to know how tall they're going to get and give thought to that, okay? So, in my flower gardens, I like to put mostly perennials. I probably put, the ones that come back every year, I probably put about 90%, 80 to 90% perennials. I think about which ones are going to flower when, so I'm always having some color. And then I will plant some annuals, the ones that do not come back every year, but they have constant, long-lasting color. Now I'll probably put somewhere between 10 to 20% annuals in my flower garden with my perennials. So I always have color, okay? All year long I'll have color, all right? So I'm going to get to work, and I will be sharing a lot more garden videos with you. I hope you have joy. Be in the moment. And remember, it's never too late to be great. And I will see you next time.